Hello, I'm back with another one. Let's make some lumpy seafood finger licking delicious egusi soup. I'm using some dried catfish. I got some smoked prawns, and then we're going to use some stockfish. I got some cowhide for more skin just because I can't do it without it. Yes, it's a seafood affair, but I can't do without this in my Nigerian soups. I got some mackerel fish. Oh my god, this is a winner, a win one. So I got some smoked mackerel. Yes, I got this from the market. Here I got my scotch bonnet pepper, my tatache. Some people call it I can't remember. Chili pepper. I got some tomatoes and onions. As you can see, it's all frozen. So we're going to use some ugu leaves. I've already washed this, and then I got my palm oil. Oh yes. So I got my bitter leaf here. I got some crayfish, shrimp powder, salt. So I have nor cube. I have ogiri. I got Cameroon pepper. It's pounded. So and this is I can't remember. I don't know how to pronounce this, but you use this to make the egusi form into lumps. All right, all you need hot water to rehydrate your stockfish because it's usually very tough. You don't have to cook it. And then, of course, we are going to go ahead and blend our peppers, tomatoes, onions, and I'm going to dice the onions. And of course, my catfish, we're going to dry it, smoked catfish, we're going to debone that. And of course, keep the fish head. That's a lot of flavor. We will incorporate it into our stock, our egusi soup stock. Okay. Basically, here I'm showing you the importance of prepping. It makes things so much easier in the kitchen. It takes a lot of time, but once you're done, you're good to go. So I'm just trying to maximize the best, get a lot of flesh out. Now, those dried prawns, I am going to go ahead and remove the head. Some people leave it, but I'm not comfortable with that. I always love to devein. Remove it like this. This is another flavorful dish. And then we'll go ahead and also prep our smoked mackerel fish and we'll just debone that. Mackerel has one straight bone and then it has some pieces by the side, so you want to be careful to make sure you remove all these other little pieces that sticks by the side of the fish. So what are we going to do with our fresh? So we got I'm going to go ahead and pre-cook this fish, and I am seasoning with salt and some nor cubes and some Cameroon pepper and onions, and I'll let this cook. After it comes to a boil, I'll let it cook for about 5 minutes. Yes, don't move it around for the ingredients to go round before then. Now what I want is the stock from this mackerel fish because I want to have that mackerel fish flavor in my egusi soup. Okay, so this is how to extract maximum flavor from it. You could drop it in, but it will not release as much flavor as this. And of course, we'll go ahead and fry our fish. So you want to be generous with the water because you want stock, okay? Can't find the cover for this pot, so I borrowed that. Our mackerel fish is done, and we're going to go ahead and fry it now. So this is the rest of the stock. Look at that, so rich. Now for this, I'll find the ingredients, the name, and drop it in the description box. But you can find this with the women that sell egusi and soup things in our normal Nigerian market. So here, my smoked fish has been stockfish has been rehydrated, so I just pieces it. I just cut them into little chunks. Okay, it's time to infuse our egusi soup. I tell you, this soup is so delicious. If you are a vegan and you're off meat, you don't eat a lot of meat, this is perfect. You won't miss a thing. I tell you, it's so good. And this recipe is inspired by my husband. This is how he loves his egusi soup. He loves mackerel fish in egusi, and I make this occasionally for him. And okay, I was saying it. When you're making something for your husband, something you know he likes, you put in your best into it. So now you all know that this egusi soup is very delicious. Now to get your egusi to taste very so yummy as you eat it, because we're making lumpy egusi soup here, I seasoned it with some crayfish, salt, and of course some Cameroon pepper. And you want to mix until everything is well incorporated. And at this point, I blended that thing I told you about. I can't remember the name honestly. And we're going to add that, and then we're going to take some of the stock from our fish and add into it. Look at that. Ooh, so you already know that even down to the egusi, it is well seasoned and well flavored. So you mix all of that. Now, this thing, it sort of makes this egusi to really coagulate, and it will form beautiful lumps in your soup. Sorry about that. What we go through when we voice. Okay, so this is it. You see? It's already like very lumpy. Now my fish head is doing its job. Ooh, oh yes, it's doing a nice job. My stew has fried nicely and watered down a bit, so I'm going to go ahead and season. I'm using Knorr cubes depending on the quantity of your egusi soup. Use it and make sure you taste for flavor. Add some crayfish. You can use as much as you want or as little as you want, but because I have a lot of flavors here, I also have my prawns. I just use a little. Okay, crayfish is a natural sweetener for soups. I tell you, you don't need to use too much seasoning cubes if you have your crayfish on point. We're blessed. Oh, Giri, this thing smells awful. Oh my goodness. But once it gets into your soup, the flavor it releases, and even the aroma, yes, it gives it that umami, unique local goodness aroma that you will love. Everybody will know that you are cooking. You're making some Nigerian soup, some Nigerian delicacy. Yes. So you want to stir all of your ingredients in, and at this point we'll incorporate our smoked catfish and our dehydrated stockfish. It has been rehydrated, it's soft. And then of course my pomo. Can't do without this thing. I think this pomo is almost, it has almost 0 calories. Yes. I'll do further research on it, but I think it doesn't really add any nutrients to your body, but it doesn't add any disease to your body as well. Except of course for the ones in the market where they inject with that dangerous chemical that preserves dead bodies, just to plump it up. I do not buy my pomo in the market unless, of course, I know the source. Now we're going to add more water into this, and I kept adding my water in batches because I'm not looking for a watery egusi soup. For this recipe, I want it to be lumpy with minimum water. Okay, keep watching. So cover and let that cook for some time. So at this point, we're going to go ahead and add our egusi into this piping hot, delicious goodness. Oh my God, I've tasted this already and it's so amazing. So you want to form them into lumps like so and just drop them in. I'm not going to stir right away. I'm just going to dip it in gently. So what? So you're gonna lower the heat at this point and let it cook. Egusi needs about 20 minutes to cook on a normal day, but when you make it lumpy like this, you need to cook it for longer, perhaps 30 minutes, 35 minutes, okay? So I am going to just stir this, and you want to do it gently so you don't break your egusi apart, okay? It's still gonna break, but it's still going to retain some lumps, okay? Oh my goodness, you can tell that this egusi soup is going to be tasty. It's going to go down well with some fufu, pounded yam. You can eat this with rice. Come on, it's that versatile. So I added some water. Another tip, because I'm adding water and not stock, I salt my water just a little before adding into the soup, okay? Because we're adding in layers. So I make sure I salt my water just a bit. Because when you add plain water, it can take away from the flavor of your soup, okay? Don't over salt. Just use your you know how our mothers do it, right? Yes. Bitter leaf. Let's talk about this bitter leaf. It's a game changer. You don't need much, but I tell you, it has this very unique flavor. The bitterness is just a little bit far off, yet it's there in the soup. It carries egusi soup really, really well. I mean, in an elegant way. It really carries egusi soup. It adds to flavor. It doesn't take away flavor like the water leaf does, okay? And then, of course, ugu. I don't want too much vegetables in this particular egusi soup, so I'm going gently with the veggies. Now, oh my god, our egusi soup is cooked. Remember, make sure it's well cooked. In goes our smoked mackerel fish. We'll stir that and add our fried fish because we want it to absorb some of those egusi flavors, okay? Friends, by the time I was done with this egusi, I was too exhausted. It wasn't supposed to be so difficult, but I don't understand. This is a labor of love. Anytime I make it, I don't know. I always do extra. I don't know what is it about it, but this is something you do once in a while because I don't know. I really felt tired. I feel tired all the time when I make this seafood egusi. I don't know why, but it's so good. It's so worth it. It's so delicious, and oh my god. I need not say much. I hope you give this recipe a try. Come back and thank me later, okay? Oh my goodness. So if you're new to my channel, a very warm welcome to you. Thank you for stopping by. Hit on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss a clip. I upload 3 to 4 videos every week. Oh yes. And you're bound to see recipes that will absolutely blow your mind, okay? And to my OGs, friends, family, constantly coming to support, so much love for you guys. I really, really can express how much I appreciate you, but I pray to God every day to bless you, and I say thank you. Join this family, okay? Oh my goodness. Ooh. Yes. Emma made some smooth, silky, soft pounded yam. Dinner was such a delight. I'll be back again with another one in my next video. Keep a date with me. Have a blessed day. Love you guys. Bye.